Summer's here, which means it's time for fresh corn on the cob. I'm Catherine from Taste of Home. Today I'm going to show you 7 delicious ways to make corn. When choosing corn, look for husks that are green and fresh looking and tops that have a whitish yellow silk. If it's a little brown on top, that's all right. If the husks are very dark or beaten up looking and the silk is all dried out and brown, that corn's been around for a while and it's not going to be as fresh. When it's time to shuck the corn, grab it firmly with one hand and pull back the silk and the husk all together. You can snap off the end, and if the top looks a little dried up, you can just snap off that top as well. Then I like to take a dish towel and wipe off any extra silk, and that should clean it up pretty well. First up, grilled corn. I've got 3 ways to make it. You can put your corn on the grate in the husk, wrap it in foil. You can even put your shucked corn directly on the grate. To grill corn in the husks, soak it first for 30 minutes in cold water, and then peel back the husks, remove the silk, and snap off any dry bit at the top of the cob. Then reattach the husks with a piece of twine. For foil-wrapped corn, shuck as usual, and then put a pat of butter and an ice cube inside that foil before you wrap it up. Place the ears directly on the grate and cook for about 20 minutes, turning every 3 to 4 minutes. Next up is boiled corn. Bring a big pot of water to a boil, but don't salt the water. Salting the water can make the kernels tough. Once the water boils, turn the heat down to medium, and then you can add the corn. It's going to cook for 3 to 5 minutes. For steamed corn, bring about an inch of water to a boil, add a veggie steamer to the pot, and then you can add the corn. Be sure that the water isn't coming up over the bottom of the basket. Cover it up, and that'll steam for 4 to 6 minutes. Next is slow-cooked corn. This is a great method if you're cooking a lot of ears of corn and if you don't have the time to sit and watch it cook. Put the corn in a 6 to 8 quart slow cooker, cover with 1 cup of water, and then if you want, you can add some pats of butter and a little seasoning, cover it up, and leave it alone on high for 2 to 3 hours. Another option is roasted corn in the oven. Preheat the oven to 400 and then wrap the corn in foil with a little butter and seasonings, place it in a baking dish, and roast it for 30 to 45 minutes. Next is air-fried corn. Yes, you can make corn in an air fryer. Preheat the air fryer to 400. You may have to cut the ears in half so that they fit in the basket. Spray the corn with oil and season however you'd like. It's going to cook for about 10 minutes, turning halfway through. And our last method is microwave corn. This is a great method if you're short on time. Wrap the corn in a damp paper towel and microwave for 3 to 4 minutes, checking and turning every 30 seconds until it's done. As you can see, we've got a lot of corn here, but now it's time to dress it up. You can drizzle it with some butter, sprinkle with some salt and pepper. I think everybody likes it that way. Or if you're feeling fancy, make some elote or add some fresh herbs from your garden. Whatever way you make it, it's going to be delicious.